Brandon returns from the Easgill Cave system where he and his wife have spent the day spelunking. Tired but happy, he decides to check his email before getting ready to head out for dinner.
Hang on, I'm just going to check email for a minute. I don't think I want any cash for my gold. More spam, bill, spam. Why is the office contacting me? They know I'm out until the end of the month.
Laurent has also just returned to his hotel after a rough workout at his jet ski internship at the Dauliach Jet Ski School. He is at his computer trying to find a chiropractor in France when he notices his email.
Let's see, how do you say chiropractor in French? The office, I knew I shouldn't have gotten this computer. Oh, my back.
Mike is busy posting photographs of the razor-sharp crease he ironed into his pants while on Eyjafjallajökull.
Let's see. The atmospheric conditions presented by the juxtaposition of glacier and volcano created the ideal environment for getting the perfect crease. Excellent. Now upload. What is this email from work about?
Scott just finished posting to eBay the treasures he found while antiquing near the Piazza di Spagna in Rome.
Alright, last auction created. Check my email before going to bed. Oh no, what could they possibly want?
A project plan? But I'm on vacation.
This team has just gone on vacation after 2 years of tireless work on the latest release of their software product, big important piece of software, BIPs. They have each taken a month off and are excited about having no deadlines, deliverables, unit test, or screen sharing applications. They have received an email from their project lead. They must submit a project plan for the next release of their software by the end of the day, or their project will not be included in the budget for the upcoming quarter.
They've got to be kidding me. How am I going to get this submitted? Wait, I see the team is on Skype. Lucky.
Hello, everyone. How the vacations going? Hey, Mike. Any steam-related injuries?
Nothing since the starch incident.
Laurent, how's the jet ski going for you? I hear it can be very demanding.
It's going great, but let's just say that I'm going to buy stock in Tylenol.
I assume that everyone has seen the email?
Yeah, what a joke. Why they couldn't let us know about this budget deadline before we left, I'll never know.
Agreed. I wonder what they would do if we asked for an equipment approval in the middle of their vacation. Whatever. Any ideas on how to get this done?
We could use Pet to do it.
I don't have my work machine here, so I can't install it.
You don't have to anymore. Team Information Overload just ported it over to the web. We can access it from anywhere now. Here's the link.
You know, I just took a training course on Pet before I left. I'm actually an admin in the system. If you guys aren't set up yet, I can create accounts for you and we can get started.
I'm good. I already have my account.
Me too.
Looks like I'm the only one out on the cold on this. Let's do it.
Alright, Scott, let me set you up an account. Let's see. Email. Your password will be...
Antiques Roadshow, all one word. I love that show.
Sounds good. Okay, you have to complete the training in order to be an admin, so I'll have to just make you a regular user.
I'll go ahead and create the project. Mike, can you set everyone up as contributors?
Sure. What's the name of the project?
It should be. I can't believe we had to do this while on vacation. That's probably too long, though.
We'll call it BIPS 3.3. Okay, the project is up.
I see the project. Let me add contributors. We don't need to add Laurent as he is the owner and has full access anyway.
Hey, this is pretty useful. I can see the project now. It's kind of like Pivotal Tracker where we can all work on the project together.
The UIs, well, specifically the asynchronous callbacks could use some work to get as slick as Pivotal Tracker, but it should be adequate for our collaboration needs.
Let's split into pairs and each take one of the first two phases. They're usually pretty straightforward. Then we can join back together to work on the testing phase.
Sounds good. Scott, you and I can take the paperwork.
Laurent, that puts you and I on the coding.
All right. The first thing we need to do is add some deliverables to our phase.
Alright, in the paperwork phase, we typically have some user requirements, acceptance tests, and ERD.
Actually, They have a really useful feature in that the deliverable type list is pre-populated with the typical deliverables right at the top of the list. You can see that we have all the standard deliverables right here.
That'll save some time for us. Oh look, it even changes the unit of measure and shows you historical figures.
Yep, and the historical data is specific to that deliverable type. If we change it, you'll notice that the historical figures change. I just wish that it would allow us to show historical data for only our team. The numbers would be much more realistic.
Yeah, those averages are what I would envision our maximum being.
We can set the rate and the size. We'll use something between the min and the average. And the effort is calculated auto-magically for us.
Good, I can't do math with numbers anymore. Let's finish up these deliverables and get back with Mike and Laurent.
We got our phase hammered out. How'd you guys do?
Pretty painless.
With the historical data being shown, it makes things really easy, especially for an experienced team who knows what their velocity is.
Well, let's get this final phase done. I need to get my iron ready for tomorrow.
The final phase is testing. This is the llama scheduling release. We've never worked with llamas before. There's not going to be a deliverable type for that.
It's no problem. We can create an ad hoc deliverable.
See how we have to set the unit of measure manually now, and we don't have any historical data.
That makes sense. Since this is a custom deliverable, comparing it against other custom deliverables would be pointless. We should measure this in hours.
So estimates. In comparison to the other deliverables, I think the size of this one is going to be a 50.
Agreed, and because it's a new concept, our rate is going to be pretty slow. I think about 10 should be good.
Actually, we have money to bring in that contractor, so we can increase that sum. Let's set it to 16.
I think the rate will be about the same because the contractor will be walking us through the process, but his presence will make the size of it go down.
Well, if that's the case, we can undo the rate change and lower the size to 40 instead.
It calculated the effort for us automatically each time. But what if I don't want effort to be changed, but I wanted rate to be changed instead?
It guesses on which value you want changed, but you can click the switch button and it will calculate the alternate value if you want.
That should just about do it.
One more thing that we ought to do is log our effort against the project plan deliverable. Let me show you how to do it. It defaults to today's date with a start time of an hour ago and an end time of now. We've been working on the project for about 30 minutes, so I'll change the start time.
You can also enter an interrupt time if you need to. Comments are optional at this time because the system doesn't currently display that information, but it does total the effort for deliverable phase and project.
That's useful. It shows you right there how much effort has been logged against it and what the estimate was.
We should each go log our effort for creating this plan.
Good idea. We also need to let the boss know that the plan is complete and in pet. Any volunteers?
Not it.
Not it.
Rats! I can't be expected to pay attention and log effort simultaneously. Oh well. I'll send off an email.
Be sure and let them know that we'll all be dropping our computers into the nearest abyss and we won't look at them until we get back.
Agreed. Thanks everyone for your help. Now get back to having fun.
And don't check your email until you get back into the office.